Bro, they just fucking put us on live. Are you serious? Is it on live? Fuck. Yeah, it is on live. It's fucking. Oh well, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. That wasn't supposed to happen. I turned off like auto start, but here it is, fucking starting on its own. That's slightly annoying, but fuck it. That's just the software issue. Give me 1 second though. Because we're just starting to stream. Does Streamlabs? No, it does not work. Fuck. And the chat log is not working. I'm not sure. Whoops. Okay. So I'm just kind of clumsy right now. Yeah. I think I got everything working fine. But the hold on, I got one problem. Deal with widgets. Forgot how I did this. Let me fix this real quick. Dashboard, all widgets. 1 second.
这究竟是一种怎样的煎熬？当纵然时隔久远，也依旧熟悉的前奏响起的时候， 我却突然不敢去接他递过来的麦克风。
Whoops, I forgot to unmute myself, so I was talking to no one at all. Let me just go back. Fuck, I failed this so hard. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'll go over. Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself because someone came in earlier. All right, so I do agree with the violent appearance. Okay, so to answer your question, Tip, this is more of like a straight up visual novel, like those PS. I guess you could say those PS2 visual novels if you want to compare. Alright, so I'm gonna go back over what I was just saying again. I don't know how long this stream has been going for. How long now? Not that long, so fuck it. People are just starting to go in. Okay, 5 minutes in. Alright, so first of all, this visual novel, I want to thank Kikai Digital for sending me a key. Shout out to them for that. And I also wanna say one thing. The reason why for the title Flowers Vibe is because in Flowers you get Mayuri with the short brunette hair. Not by short I mean like to her shoulder, and we got Sua with the long hair and black, with the long black hair. I'm not sure what her personality is, but if it's like the same as Sua, then holy shit, this is like. That's fucking rude. Fuck you. There's like actual people watching this. Fuck you. Alright, so anyways, where was I? There you go. Alright, so nonetheless, let's continue this. It's a Chinese VN. If that makes sense to you guys. I guess the voice. Yeah.
当纵然时隔久远，也依旧熟悉的前奏响起的时候，我却突然不敢去接他递过来的麦克风。这似乎只是一种发自本能的行为，说不出有什么理由。说不出口。
Cannot hear the character's voice that well. That's good enough.
那么，也许是因为我的懒散吧，就当是因为我的懒散吧，亦或是别的什么吗？
Hello from Singapore. Welcome, Hiker. I don't know. Okay, sure.
比如
Hello there.
害
Welcome
怕
to the
在
stream.
从他的手中接过麦克风时，会不小心触碰到他纤细的手指，那定然是冰凉的，和他此时脸上的温暖微笑正好相反。我不喜欢那样，所以，又或者，如果我不接过麦克风，歌的前奏是不是就会这样永远的循环下去？歌声是不是就不会响起？所以，是不是也就不会结束？这样的话，说不定我就可以一直和他待在一起，待在看看将他和我围起的小小城堡。我可以聆听他的心跳，那必然不会败给花儿们。我可以感受他的气息，郁满的风信子的芳香，甚至只要我愿意，我便可以一把将他揽入怀中。庆幸的是，当我从他的身侧轻轻环住他的柔软的腰肢，他的身体也只是微微地抖了一颤，竟没有如我担心的那样将我推开。所以，哪怕歌曲已然过半，不慌不忙，不紧不慢，不大不小，不清不楚。
Is this supposed to be audio yet? The hell? Hold up. Again, like, I'm still like messing with this because I don't know like how loud is too loud. Cause like I don't know if she's just like whispering and that's why, but I don't know. Promise till death do us apart. A wish to be together centuries apart. My passion. What? One, either species who can make whole. Other species who can make whole simulations find out. So, bro, what the fuck is that? That's okay. I'll just silently do that because I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm sorry, chat. Dude, we almost. What are you trying to say? Because that's weird, man. Are you trying to relate to what she's saying? That has nothing to do with what she's saying, though.
如果是在平时，我想我一定会去辩解，这并不是我真实的歌唱水平。
Where is Normally I'd says, but this isn't.
可当我对上他忽然投在我脸上的柔和目光时，我却犹豫。
She's in a simulation.
也许我并不会去辩解。
I'm sorry for removing your thing there. I was like thinking like, what the fuck? Is this like some sort of like bot I never heard about? Sorry. Just that your chat just came out as weird. I'm sorry.
毕竟，我从来都没有去辩解过什么。不要再这样看着我了，心就这样被他的目光所刺痛。那目光越是温柔，那痛就越是强烈。
Speed, make it quicker.
他就这样亭亭玉立地站在我的身边，宛若女神像一般为我举着麦克风。直到一曲终了，他才缓缓地握住我勾在他纤腰上的手，开口说道：“走吧，都结束了。”都结束了。这是他和我早已约定好的事情。我突然很想问他，如果我反悔了，约定是不是就可以无效？可是说不出口。面对我的无动于衷，他略显无奈地叹了口气，指尖轻轻地划过我的。
Oh, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. How about you? You and the tip. How you two doing in the chat?
没有再说任何一句，便只留下了我和我脸上渐渐消散的酥麻。所以，这究竟是一种怎样的煎熬
？Okay, so I got an achievement for that.
去那之后，已经过去了多久呢？10年了。
As I stand outside the main gate, I can't help but sigh as students brush by, greeting me cheerfully. What? Okay, so. Alright.
早上好，廷薇老师。早上好。
My lips curl up as I acknowledge every student's greeting and outfit of my brightest, most perfect smile. The school remains the same as it had been 10 years ago, as if time had frozen the moment I entered, and perhaps only the flowers in the schoolyard would blossom, wilt, and be replaced as the seasons pass. I couldn't help but giggle when I realized, wait, who are we playing as?
可能也不能这么说吧。
Flowers are only things that change. Haven't I also changed? The fact that I was good as soon I'm misking. My hair is long too. In order to fit the image as a teacher, I don't tie up my hair in a ponytail anymore. Instead, I wear it down.
廷薇老师，你又变漂亮了。不可以拿老师开玩笑哦。
She's pretty and don't make fun of your teacher, okay. Perhaps it's because I'm so young. Although I'm not the most youngest among the teachers, I've still not reached the age of every woman fears. What, middle age? Okay. Hold up. Alright, so,
30，可真不是什么好数字。
maybe that's why whenever they have the chance, they make fun of me. Just what happened. The old teachers lectured me repeatedly on the importance of establishing discipline as a teacher. However, when I tried to look at the sense of doing class, not only I failed to instill fear, but my students began to worry about my sanity.
我大概是成不了那种有威严的老师了吧？
Do you need to though? Seems like the students don't look at me as a teacher, but a big sister. Although I do have something like a little sister among students, my cousin.
也不知道棉雪到底起床没。
After graduating, I spent a few years working on a job related to my specialization. My performance wasn't bad, however, I felt that there was something missing, as if there was a hole inside me. That's why I returned to my hometown and Alma made it 2 years ago and became a teacher in Linghua Girls' School. I started teaching floriculture and drama, although the two subjects are not hard to juggle, since they don't require mandatory exams. Also, as a graduate from Linghua, floriculture comes to me naturally. Last September, my cousin got accepted with Linghua, and I happened to be his class teacher. Since she lives far away from school, but doesn't want to stay in the school's dorm, she's temporarily staying at my house, the one I bought specifically for this job.
该不会新学期开学第1天就迟到吧？
Oh, don't start. Don't start. Don't start. Not because of, no, don't bring up Uncle Alger because of the Chinese. No, don't start. I wonder if she's become lazy because I spoil her so much.
要不是看在棉雪帮我做饭的份上。
Who is she talking about again? Oh yeah. Her cousin. Even though it's been 10 years, my cooking skill hasn't improved at all. I can only cook tomato and egg soup. Because it's the first day of the second semester, teachers need to arrive early. That's why I shouted in front of the door to wake her up before rushing out of the house. While I'm worried she might oversleep again, I don't even have the time to text her or see what she's up to. I spent too much time daydreaming at the front gate. To make up for the lost time, I walk quickly to the teacher's room. That's when I see the head teacher walking towards me with a young short-haired lady.
主任，早。
The head teacher stops and smiles in response. Huh? The young lady next to her also stops. She says at me silently. Damn, she angry as fuck. Look at that face. She fucking angry as fuck. Just as the head teacher is about to introduce me to her, I suddenly want to run away. Why? The lady seems to notice my distress and offers an excuse for me to leave.
为什么呢？
After leaving them behind, I can't help but wonder why would I, someone who isn't really afraid of strangers, avoid the gaze of a woman I never met before. I mean, look at her. Suddenly, I realized that the short-haired lady bears a resemblance to a long-lost friend. When I look back, though I don't see either of them.
应该不会的，毕竟
I trace the contours of the friend in my mind. Undeniably, no one else is more fitted to be called a beauty than her. Actually, beauty isn't a strong word. She embodies every single word used to compliment a woman. Her glowing, delicate skin, her finely sculpted features, her tall, slim, athletic figure. Everything about her is a woman's dream. Not to mention her blue eyes that glow like sapphires, her pitch black straight hair was a waterfall from it. It's not even a compliment. Finally, her name, which suits her perfectly. Sorry.
各位老师，各位同学，我是由校董事会直接指派而来，很荣幸能够担任玲花的校长。
竟然是新校长吗？
I can hear my heart calling out in desperation as I look up on the woman on the podium. The lady I just met a while ago. Compared to the old gentle headmaster, the new headmaster doesn't seem to get easy to get along with. What game am I playing again? If I recall, it's between these two like schoolgirls, but we're looking at like two grown women. No, it was literally the main menu title as well, like the menu's like title as well. What we're looking at here?
真是的，新学期第一天就被批评，还是被新来的校长，会不会留下不好的印象啊？
Even though I'm only teaching some supplementary subjects, I'm still a teacher. Because Melancholy failed so many subjects last semester, I was humiliated during class teachers meeting. Young Sue.
唉，真不能再那么宠着他了。
Can't spoil that much anymore. As I carry a pile of student questionnaires and head to the classroom to make a promise
做好
myself.
班主任的本职工作，争取不要再和新校长扯上任何关系了。
What happened? Before I can see their face, we question to each other. I'm not hurt.
对不起，我没有注意。
没事，我也有责任，我帮你捡。
Okay, so
谢谢。
你刚刚说不要再和谁扯上关系了。
啊，
so she's been saying that out loud. Good job. While hearing her face, the new headmaster, the same person who just gave me a harsh berating at the meeting. Peters, I stared at her in silence. I can only wait for her to continue her
是
speaking.
在生我的气吗？
呃，
虽然那并非我的本意，不过如果秦维真的不想再和我有任何关系，我会很伤心的。
啊，
到现在还没有认出我吗？
I mean,
好
with
久
that
不
look,
见，已经快10年了吧？
此话，
I blame my friends and unable to contain my disbelief. However, the headmaster in front of me is a bit different from the person in my memories. After she nods in confirmation, though I have to believe that it is her, even I'm still
你
in
变得更
disbelief.
漂亮了。
笨蛋！时隔近10年的再次相遇，你的开场白就只是这样吗？
嗯。
子画，我好想你。
我也是。
Maybe it's because I stood up too quickly, or there are other reasons beyond my grasp, but my head is spinning in daze. My senses are beyond my control, like an empty shell I rush towards the person in front of me. I let go of the sheets of paper and the questionnaires I took so much effort to pick up. All I wanted was to embrace her lightly. The wind picks up the sheets, they're sent flying in the air. They swirl around us like petals, raining at the end of the season. Thankfully, classes have already begun, so no students are in the corridor. Even if it was recess, I'll probably do the same thing I'm doing now. As a class teacher, though my behavior is inappropriate, but who cares? Press my hand to her shoulder, brushing in tears across my... I still don't know the context of this. I feel like it's one of those like,
亲爱
oh,
你蹭得我好痒啊！
再让我抱一会儿，就一小会儿。
I'll talk later, I'll shut up. Her whole body gives off the scent of maturity. She's cold but patient.
喷了香水吗？
没有，
好香啊！
可能是沐浴露吧。下次送你几瓶。
嗯，好。
It's only when I managed to stop crying that I relaxed my embrace, albeit a bit unwillingly.
对不起啊，把你的衣服都弄湿了。
没事，别在意。不过那些表单……
啊，好像都弄脏了，我等会儿再去打印一批。不过，还是得把这些先收拾好，毕竟在校长面前乱扔纸屑，可不仅仅只是口头批评就可以了事的吧？
你果然还在生我的气。
对啊，我就是在生你的气。明明早就认出我了，为什么要装作不认识啊？
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't bothered. That's why I decided to express my dismay towards Ziha.
因为那时候不是还有外人在场吗？毕竟我才刚刚上任，还需要稳定人心。要是这时候和秦伟你关系太近，难免会对你有些影响。
I'm surprised by Ziha's reasoning, and isn't because she's concerned for me. Rather is the expression on her face when she speaks. She isn't the quiet, timid girl from back then. It's as if she became a mature, reliable woman.
我错怪你了，对不起。
秦薇这么通情达理，解释清楚就行。就像当年。
Turn these parts, I know what she wants to say about our other friend. She was also her. Zero face dims, no use trying to comfort her. I tried to change the subject.
那个，之后有时间再聊吧。我要听听子花这10年是怎么过的。不过现在我还要去上课，一不小心就耽误了这么久了呢。
谢谢。那秦伟你先去上课吧。想找我聊天的时候，就直接来我办公室好了。
这可是你说的，我不会把这话当成是客套的哦。
She doesn't say anything, only covers the amount of laughs with me. Watching she see her shadows fade away, I wonder if when up a tight figure has become so comforting and reliable.
子苏，你知道吗？你的他回来了。
What does that mean?
人有2种生活，人的灵魂如同转动的地球，一半在白昼，一半在黑夜。白昼的一半，乐声载道，彩云飘空；黑夜的一半，万籁俱寂，明星盈盈。
Slow down. slow down. Hold on. Do I stop this? Or is it just auto? Fuck. There you go. Now it stopped. Alright. Holy shit, that was a bit too much for me to take in. Right, so what I can confirm is that just looking back earlier, those two girls, they're different people apparently. So those are not the actual I don't know what they have to do with the story so far, but they just I don't know. If I checked again, hold on. Can't wait. Yeah, these two have nothing to do with the girls that we're about to play as. I'm not sure why they introduced. Maybe it has to do with the next sequel. I'm not sure on that, but I'll find that out surely enough. Actually, not even the next one. Actually, not sure what does have to do actually, but nonetheless, I'll figure it out. Okay, I guess we can start on with this whole thing now. Now that all the confusions are put aside.
真是无聊。
If it weren't for the exams, I wouldn't be wasting my time memorizing these quotes. To be or not to be, not. As for the passage I just recited, I copied it randomly during the last semester's exam. Of course, I quickly took on my phone and looked up these.
说这话的人是美国人还是英国人来着？
I can't understand what he's trying to say. The passage sounds cool. The known unknown does have certain charm. Whoever is making my essays probably won't understand it either. As a teacher, she can't admit that. Otherwise, wouldn't that be a joke? That's what she pretend to understand. Nod her head and talk gibberish. Aren't most people like that? Why am I in such a fucking bad mood? It's because I'm still drowsy. Once my phone alarm goes off, I can't get back to sleep. That's just how my body works. Alarm's gone off, so I should get up. But as soon as I remember I have to go to school today, I lost all the willpower to get the fuck out of bed.
反正小薇姐也还没来叫我，再躺一会儿好了。
In the second half of the year, I'll become a senior student. Then next year, I'll be in senior 3. After that, I'll graduate.
好烦躁。
I've liked my cousin since I was a child. She was like a big sister to me. When I heard she attended Linghua, I began to admire the school too. After sweating and studying my way to Linghua though, I realized it's no different than the other high school. Well, no shit. The main difference is that there are no males other than security guards at the gate. With great expectations come great disappointments. Once I realized how different my expectations were from reality, especially with the one I worked so hard to achieve since I was little, I felt like a deflated balloon. I switched to chill out mode. Being chill out and laid back all the time comes at a price though. I was a top student when I first entered Linghua, now I'm struggling. Learning is like a rolling stream. To not advance is to drop back. Alright, I should apologize for babbling out cliches. At least from where I'm at, this quote makes sense. Once I recall how many subjects I failed last semester, I'm even more reluctant to go to school. But my reluctance is immediately dispelled once I hear the voice of my favorite person.
绵雪，该起床喽。
知道了。
今天开学，姐姐要提前去学校，不能和你一起走了。
哦。
不要迟到哦。
My cousin Kingway is now a teacher at her alma mater, Linghua. She's also my class teacher. One line sums it up. She's an overly gentle woman. As long as I can remember, I've never seen her get so angry with anyone. Also, she's pretty and has a nice figure. If I were to rate her out of scale of 10, she'd be a 9 or 8. I'd probably deduct a mark or 2 for an ability to cook and being on the short side.
如果是主观评价的话，那就再加上特别宠我的10000分好了。
I mean, look at your fucking room. I was still hesitating about attending school, but then I realized that I would see Kingway there. force myself out of bed and put on my uniform.
真是的，为什么一定要穿校服？
Like, I don't know, in high schools, one of Linghua's rules states that students must wear a school uniform to enter the school. Linghua wasn't the only school to have this rule, however, but they were quite strict about it. I rinsed my mouth and pondered whether to make on makeup. I decided against it, since I have a feeling the teachers would lecture me and single me out. It would just add fuel to the fire. It wasn't my intention to fail, after all. I don't want King Wei to get into trouble just because of me. I never could have imagined that my grades would drop so much just by slacking off for one semester.
虽然也想考前临时突击，不过真的看不懂啊。
During winter break, King Wei and Jiangbu lectured me for 2 hours, for more than 4 hours over my exam results. King Wei let me off the hook after I said something along those lines. After that, I discovered a secret.
原来钱宇姐以前的成绩和我差不多啊。
I see. I guess you could say that they're family friends. When I was little, I would go to King Wei's house and June would play with me. The June graduated from university. She went to work overseas. Now she returns for the new year. Yeah. I carry my school bag and leisurely walk to school. As far as I can see, the pavement is filled with students wearing the same uniform, which makes sense, considering that this path only leads to Linghua. I guess it's still winter, but the banyan trees seem oblivious to the seasons. Their leaves always painted in evergreen. King Wei told me once the banyan trees were already this thick and tall when she was already in high school. How old are they? Probably older than
说
me.
不定比小薇姐还大。
Judging by what King Wei said, they're probably immeasurable.
比小维姐还大，那还真是不得了。
我是在说这些榕树的年龄。
是吗？我也是在说这些榕树的年龄啊。你以为呢？
每次都是郭德纲的相声梗，能不能有点新意？
If he's play along, but she doesn't seem unhappy because he's cheeky at me.
小维姐今年好像28了吧？那这些榕树岂不是都已经有至少30年的历史啦？你说这是不是很不得了呢？阿雪。
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I know something else that's sticking out.
是啊是啊，真是太不得了了呢，贱兮兮。
Hearing my sarcastic reply, she bumps my shoulder.
什么贱兮兮啊？我叫雨雪，不是贱兮。
谁叫你一大早就这么贱兮兮的？
呸！你才贱兮兮的呢。
I mean, that's
在
kind
你
of
突
true.
然从我身后冒出来吓我的那一刻开始，就已经是贱兮兮的了。
喂，我在后面喊了你好久，好吧？明明是你就像没睡醒一样，理都不理我。
Judging by how she was acting, I know she's serious. When I'm deep in thought, I tend to space out and ignore everything around me.
好吧，算我的错，我没听到。
阿雪，你差不多要改掉你这个一思考起来就不顾周围的坏习惯了。
I could have easily just before. I don't have the power to change on a whim.
啊，还有你这个动不动就皱着眉头的坏习惯。
She inches towards me and reaches out and brushes her thumbs across my brows, wanting to make them relax. Well, I don't mind doing that. I feel very easy to that pure around.
不然会被误会成是不良少女的。
你以为你的风评就很好吗？
Look at his squid so another.
而且从小到大早就被误会习惯了。
This girl who has a ponytail tied to the side is my friend from middle school. She's also the only other student who got admitted into Linghua for my previous class. The only difference is that she's in the arts program, so we're in different classes. If I compare Linghua to the ocean, then Yusi and I are culinary on site. No. If we had a kingweed, then 3 pieces of wood would make a raft. A year ago, Kiwi used to come to my house to help me study. That's how Yusi knows her. She would hang out at my place every day.
我说，你就不能好好的把马尾扎正吗？要么正，要么侧， 这个45度的马尾看着真难受。
45.
没看出来，原来阿雪你有强迫症啊！
我要是真有强迫症的话，早就亲自动手给你重新扎了。
Go ahead, do it.
难道你不就是因为不会扎头发才留短发的吗？
究竟是什么给了你我留短发是因为不会扎头发的错觉？
那初中的时候你怎么不说？
拜托，初中的时候我是坐在你右边的，看不到。
这还不简单？
You see smiles cheekily at me and turns around to my left side. Runs around to my left side.
这样是不是就看不到啦？
Well, that's I mean, you can see it's sticking out. The tail part, I mean. Forget it. Out of sight, out of mind.
所以听起来阿雪你的寒假过得很充实嘛？
You walk in China and soon we arrive in front of my classroom.
一点都不充实，我现在只想睡。
你可以在课上睡觉啊，只要老师不找你麻烦。嘿嘿，我先走啦，拜拜。
切，怎么可能不找我麻烦？
She walks to her classroom with a smug expression, leaving me with a load upon air. I turn around and enter the classroom. My mind is still preoccupied trying to figure out how I should deal with the teachers when they approach for a chat. I'm not sure if this is me, but once I enter the classroom and chat and it's like down, just whispering to ears. What the
我有
fuck?
这么可怕吗？
When I'm disturbed by the change of atmosphere, I can't be bothered to figure out what's happening. There are more pressing matters at the moment. It will work itself out.
那个，
Then what did you just say? This is probably the worst joke for me to make. And I forgot to set up the fuck it. Okay. I was about to take out my phone and start swiping when I hear a faint, trembling voice in front of me. I raise my head in suspicion. A short, petite figure is standing in front of my desk. However, her voice matches her appearance well.
是叫什么来着？
I should be ashamed of myself. Though we're saying someone's name. I only count the classmates whose name I can remember in one hand. It's not that I'm aloof. Rather, it's just my resting bitch face. Since elementary school, very few people other than a few fools or like usually would come to speak to me. I could be bothered to explain myself, but prefer to be quiet anyways, so I could just defend myself. However, I end up being treated as a misfit when I was in class. My classmates distance themselves from me. Their facial expressions when I walk it said it all. If it weren't for my cousin being the class teacher, I'd probably be bullied.
棉雪同学，
什么事？
She can't be that scary. Come on. She's fighting the pig. First of all, I want to go back to this.
那个，
Her scream wasn't too loud, but all the girls ceased the chatter and turned the gaze towards us. A few moments later, they started to whisper among themselves. I didn't need to eavesdrop. I could already guess what they're whispering about. That misfit bullying a classmate again. It's unfortunate I don't have a fetish for threatening my peers. I take a deep breath and do my best to flame the wrinkle and out my eyebrows and curl out my lips to use the gentle as my answer.
请问有什么事吗？
Already cry? Come on, you fucking bitch! You can't be that much of a pussy.
不是吧？竟然哭了！
Seeing any tears shipping shoulders, feel my frustration build up. Just hug her. I don't know. She's just. Jeez, people in the school are sure fucking weak. She false fly on the back and starts.
所以他到底是来干嘛的？
以为把来收作业的同学吓跑，就可以不用交了吗？
It's another opponent. However, I know her name. She's been picking on me for a whole semester.
早啊，千寻班长。
林花的校规中规定，同学间的称呼是在名字后面加上同学的称谓。
哼，那么有何贵干呢？千寻同学。
The specialist girl in front of me is Kyung Sung. She's a good student among teachers, and the students look up to her as a role model. Of course, I'm not among her admirers. A delinquent could never look up to a good student. And while I'm not really a delinquent to begin with, I can't fight against the public opinion.
是因为我把小不点同学吓哭了吗？
秋玲同学，
She doesn't look like it was scared away by me, so her name is Cooling. Sounds like chilling, if I remember that.
给同学起外号，并不是一件值得赞许的事。
校规里有规定不准给同学起外号吗？
校规里没有规定，不过这种行为倒是很符合不良少女的作风。抱歉，我说话比较直，希望没有冒犯到你。
Oh, she's pretty stuck up,
有
isn't
没有
she?
冒犯到我？难道你心里不清楚吗？
Yeah.
那么说话比较直的千寻同学，可以告诉我你究竟想要做什么吗？
I give her an intense glare, one that's not an accident, but very much made because I wholeheartedly dislike the person in front of me.
冬季的林花调研报告。
Linghua basically means listening to the flowers. There's a special class in the school called Floriculture. The Floriculture report is done every season where we study flowers in particular of that season. Of course, the results of our study are written down in the report that we're supposed to head in today.
所以秋玲同学刚刚是来向我收梨花调研报告的。
是的，因为我想除了这种必要的情况，应该不会有人愿意。当然，如果对方也是位不良少女的话，那就另当别论了。
That's kind of a dick to say. Of course, she's throwing at us oh so subtle hits that is Yusi, who's I'm close with. Alright, time to save, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way we start saving.
啊，你是来找茬的吗？
Hold up. That sound effect. Ah! Okay. High pitch, good. Low pitch, bad. Easy.
啊，你是来找茬的吗？
如果你不能上交作业的话，那对于你来说，我的确是来找茬的。
Fucking soccer,
如果你要
fucking
找
face.
茬针对我一个人就够了，请不要侮辱我的朋友。
有吗？我真的不记得我刚刚所说的哪一句话侮辱了你的朋友。不过更令我感到惊讶的是，绵雪同学竟然还有
Wow.
朋友。
Damn, quit being so fucking edgy, girl.
怎
Come
么
on.
让你失望了吗？
并不会哦，毕竟我对绵雪同学有没有朋友，
Since the last one, she's giving me that smug, hateful look.
所以我真的特别讨厌你这样。
彼此。
So I can rightfully, yeah, go ahead, smack her.
我应该是放进书包里了的。
She forgot to bring it.
我可能忘记带了。
说谎并没有意义，拖延一天的时间也并不能把报告补齐，毕竟那不是一天时间就能完成的作业量。
我做完了，是真的忘记带了而已。
Consent accusation. If it was another subject, I could let it go, but it's Kingway's class. Because I appeared to be a bit too excited, my book became a bit too loud. The entire classroom is silent.
因为不良少女发怒了吗？
是吗？如果真的如你所说，那我可以为我刚刚没有根据的发言。
切，我不稀罕。
不过就结果而论，没带或者没写，都是一样的。我会如实的向秦伟老师报告，希望你能够理解。
Of course, you fucking snitch.
随便你。
那么我就不打扰你了，绵雪同学。哦，对了，
The BGM is a bit too intense.
还有什么事吗？
你裙子的拉链同样也忘记拉上了，绵雪同学。
Oh wow. Oh now he's speaking on someone and straight up sexual harassment. Hell yeah. But not really.
你想成为什么样的人？
I'm at a loss as I stare at the last question on the sheet. I finish up every question, but the last, which I'm having trouble with.
我想成为什么样的人呢？
An actress I admire, I said doing this in an interview. If you can dream it, you can become the kind of person you want to be, but who you are now is based on whom you choose to trust and dream for. But I want to know, if I choose to trust in nothing and dream of for nothing, then what kind of person am I now? Those phrases from this morning are still buzzing around. Like mosquitoes, they won't go away.
现在不是冬天吗？
Oh, well, on her perspective. Earlier, fellow classmate Kyan Soon, you were so cool. Aren't you scared that Mitsu will take revenge on you?
千寻同学，谢谢你。为什么要谢我？我不敢去找明雪同学收作业，谢谢你帮我。
Why is she so
你
scary?
误会了。如果你们这一条座位的报告一直收不上来的话，作为班长，我会很苦恼的。所以，我并不是为了帮你，只是在帮我自己而已。不过，还是想谢谢你。
Always got everyone's homework and send them to the teacher's office. Then I could begin studying, that's all. If there were other motives, I guess. I still glance at Miansu, the misfit everyone's scared off. She's staring at her phone.
真是一个不错的解压发泄的对象。
Stress toy! Stress toy! As long as I don't take it too far. If anyone has to choose between the top student and the delinquent, most people would just stand by the former. But why am I so stressed? After all, it isn't easy forcing myself to work on things I dislike. Mastering the... Oh, I see. Thus, within this point of time, why am I so frustrated? I am admired by people... Hold on, 1 second. Holy shit. How that felt. Something's in my throat. I'm at 1 second, guys. Fuck. Alright, that feels a bit more better now. I'm a mindless puppet. The strings on me are beyond my grasp. being tightly gripped by my parents. My family taught me that good grades are everything. That's why I have to excel in order to keep up with my parents' expectations. If that were not to be the case, I would prefer to be like Yansu, free as a bird, all day.
千寻同学，
我在。
My stream of thoughts is disrupted by my class teacher's gentle voice.
或者像秦薇老师这样也不错。
调查表只剩你和绵雪同学还没有交了。
请稍等，还剩最后一题了。
不用着急，已经到午休时间了，先去吃饭，写好之后直接到办公室交给我就可以。
There you go.
好的，我明白了。
Alright. Once the class teacher announces that the classes have ended, everyone gradually leaves the classroom. As for me, I continue to ponder the last
怎
question.
么，无所不能的班长同学也有动不了笔的时候吗？
Oh, those two are left together. Oh boy. Have a fight. After hearing Miana's sarcastic remark, I recall the class teacher mentioned that she was a questionnaire either. Turns sideways to look at her, she's waving a questionnaire to me. Lovely.
不是告诉过你，校规上
但是我不想叫你的名字。
是吗？你就这么讨厌我吗？
For a moment, she looks shocked by the question, but she quickly regrets the composure.
是啊是啊，不良少女讨厌优等生，难道不是理所当然的吗？
但你并不是不良少女。
Indeed, she's not a delinquent, just a bit mischievous and lazy, but she's an ordinary girl. You can see to her right away after all. Wow, okay. That's I thought it was gonna be a cat fight, but oh well, this works. I'm okay with this.
你懂什么啊？
Would have been nice to see them fight though.
啊？
因为人类的悲欢并不相通。我不懂你明明不是不良少女，却为什么要摆出一副生人勿近的态度？正如我不懂你为什么如此讨厌我一样。
I mean, you pick on her. You literally fucking said it yourself. Idiot. Our position has changed. She's just a little bunny being preyed upon by a cunning fox, a brown little bunny.
是因为我一直找你的茬吗？
我才不会因为那种事，那毕竟是你的职责。
Ah, you fucking pussy. You can just say that. So obvious. My voice becomes softer. If I wasn't focused, I probably would have missed half what I was
那
saying.
如果我告诉你我是故意的呢？
哈？你在开什么玩笑？
That's what I thought. The image I faked for everyone, even the victim believes that she deserves a punishment.
我没有在开玩笑哦，我每次都是故意去找你的茬儿，故意去欺负你的。
气死你！
After swearing at me, she runs out of the classroom with her cheeks are mildly flush. I'm not worried that she'll escape my bullying. She won't believe anything I said. She'll even treat this as another form of bullying. I'll mute my phone. I'm sorry about that. Because of the little episode, my mind's being calm. The frustration is over being able to answer the questions being swept
真
away.
是可爱的解压玩具。
Damn, you fucking sadistic as fuck, man. Involuntarily, my lips curled up. I finally finished the last question.
我想成为像绵雪一样的人。
The story so far is straightforward. Got two girls, don't like each other, but I guess you could say rival each other. Typical China, anyways, because like, if I recall, they take their education so seriously. And this is not really a common thing. This is actually like really common. This is not like an uncommon thing to happen. I mean, sorry. Like, I have friends who get treated like this, and they're from China. And or maybe they're just Chinese, and or they're, let's just say their origins are from a more stricter parent. There's still time before lunchtime ends. The lines in front of the canteen are already absent, but the meals I prefer are sold out. Rather, I should say that what's left on me, so it's like, since the high school, I have similar things when it comes to food. A shame I can't leave school grounds during lunchtime. I have to wait.
随便买个面包算了。
Yeah, bread is good. Go ahead. I buy a piece of bread and carton of milk. Carton of milk? How big? Without realizing, I have arrived at the garden. Linghua is the only famous garden in all of school, which is very in itself. It has a garden that occupies half campus, like a museum of flowers. I can see that. Nearly all kinds of common flowers can be found here. There's even a special greenhouse. Sounds similar to another version of what I played. Built to simulate natural habitat for plants that was unsuited for this southern coastal environment. During lunchtime and after school, many students come here to relax. Even lovers quickly come here. Of course, same-sex couples. How do you know that?
看来今天的天气有点太好了。
Looks like the weather is a bit nice today. I walk and walk, but cannot find anywhere to sit. It's on the ground. Just as I begin to feel frustrated, someone calls out my name.
千寻同学，这边。
I walk through the blossoming Chinese magnolias and find a place Killing is sitting at. She's holding a pig bowl. Inside is food and salt.
千寻同学是在找位子吗？
是的，不过我好像来得迟了一点。
Ouch!
如果不介意的话，要坐在这里吗？
She literally just roasted you offhandedly and that thing flew over her, of course. The fighting gives up more than half of her space. Her petite body now occupies another bit of the air, like hands are being poked into one
秋
corner.
林同学很嫌弃我吗？
没有没有，
那为什么要离得那么远呢？还是说我的身上有什么异味？
不是的，不是的，因为
She shows her head and hesitates to speak, being unable to look
难
at
不
me.
成我比绵雪还要可怕？
I mean, you got the black hair personality, that's for sure. They probably think I'm a dangerous person too, considering that I could stand up to someone like Miansu.
如果我的到来让秋林同学感到拘束，那我还是再去找找看有没有别的空位吧。
没有拘束。
那就正常一点同坐就好，就像他们那样。
I pointed at a pair of students sitting on a bench farther away. Unfortunately, as I do, one of the girls been feeding on each other with a yeah. Killing because to imitate them. Fine. She said the world towards my.
那个千寻同学要喝吗？
Well then.
我不是那个意思，我是说像他们那样的距离就好。
Well then. Finally, she understands. She looks like she understands and moves towards the middle of it.
千寻同学，关于早上的事情，
But totally it was nothing. She still looks uneasy. If that's the case, then.
早上我帮了你，现在你也帮了我，所以我们扯平了。
好的。
Killing doesn't seem very sociable. She's similar to me, however, I don't feel the need to be sociable. Besides, the basic conversation needed to perform my task as class monitor, I only speak when I'm bullying Yansu. I look at Killing, who seems frightened and shy. I probably feel remorse if I bully her. I would call it eating our lunch as if it was strangers.
千寻同学的午餐只吃这么一点吗？
能维持基本的消耗就足够了。
可是，如果不好好吃饭的话，会长不高的。
I mean, you're pretty short to begin with. Whenever I try a normal high school girl, there's no reason for a little Miss Shorty. She even calls her that as well. Like her to lecture me.
不小心在心里说了你的外号。
啊，我不是那个意思，
我知道，
是妈妈跟我说的，要多吃点才能长高。
That so?
因为我太矮了。
现在还是发育期，你会长高的。
I'm not sure my words had any effect on her. It isn't easy for me to give someone comforting words, however. Feels like my reply has caused even more awkwardness between us. Decided to change the topic.
食堂现在就已经开始卖粥了吗？
啊，我不知道。
那你的粥是？
这是我自己煮的。
自己煮的？
嗯，在宿舍里偷偷煮的。
This is a dormitory? That's why we call among the students in our class. Only killing is the saying it. Oh.
你不用这么紧张，住校生的事情不归我管。我可以看看吗？
啊，好。
A spoon of. I just spoon of alphabet is used to kangi. I don't know what kangi is. There's vegetables in it. She puts goju on them.
是用老家寄来的蔬菜随便煮的。
看起来挺好吃的样子。
千寻同学果然还是想尝尝吗？
Can't she tell that I'm just being polite? Besides, I just saw something in kangi I really hate. Celery.
不用了。这碗粥你自己好像都不够吃，要多吃点才能长高。
没事，我这里还有。
Okay. It's enough kangi for 2 or 3 bowls. Okay. Just take it. Nausea, I'll be still as I'm even after school after being force fed half a bowl by killing. I can sense slowly pervading my mouth, throat, and stomach.
就像是石头剪子布一样的游戏吗？
Can't help but notice how the two of us are counteracting each other.
千寻同学，
什么事？
明天需要也帮千寻同学煮一份粥吗？
Oh, that's sweet. Just hearing kangi makes me want to vomit.
不用了，明天我还是想在食堂吃午饭。
哦，
我并不是说秋玲同学煮的粥不好喝，只是我不太喜欢清淡的食物，咸辣一点会。
Actually, I totally can't stand spicy food, but to stay away from that disgusting celery, I have no choice but to lie.
我懂了。
秋玲同学还要继续学习
I
吗
mean, just say that you don't like celery. That's easy. I mean, even I don't like this. I'm not even a fan of vegetables, to be honest with you.
是的，因为住校生是要求在教室里做晚自习的。
那么我就不打扰你了，再见。
Scan my surroundings. We're the only ones left in the classroom.
那个，千寻同学，
还有什么事吗？
我可以叫你千寻吗？
Honestly, I don't understand why anyone would think that not greeting with this would bring us closer together. But I don't mind.
是的，秋玲。
那，千寻，明天见。
明天见。
Maybe it's because of the first day of school they've all been waiting to say their sweet too on us since the holidays. The difference between them and me is I'm eager to fulfill more pressing desire.
又演了一天的好学生，真累。
So I throw my bento box in the garbage bin. I stretch my body to switch my route.
其实秋玲煮的粥还算不错，如果没有放芹菜的话。
Ever since attending high school, I've been living with my parents. I eat outside for every meal. We've been cooking class at school, but recalling what happened during exams, the home economics teacher face became distorted after trying out my. Besides the essential coursework, I swore I would never touch any kitchen appliance ever again.
今天试试看，能不能在10分钟内搞定吧。
I tuck away the thoughts of being. No, I tuck away the thoughts that have been floating away from me in half, and quickly walk back home, the empty house where no one would greet me. I think we're back to this goal now, I think.
凡是杀不死你的，都会使你变得更加强大。
所以这句话又是谁说的？
Oh, Weibo. I remember seeing a meme about that website. After finishing my homework, I was swiping on Weibo, checking my social feed while voice chatting with Yuxi. Although I said chatting is more like me rambling about everything that happened today. Feeling like I was re-educated by my subject teachers. You know how much you don't like that. And my encounter with that not in the right mind class monitor. After hearing me ramble for nearly an hour, Yuxi suddenly blurts out that line.
这是我的偶像，尼采说的。
哦，尼采啊，就是那个说自己是太阳的中二病。
你才中二病呢，不准这么损我的偶像。
好吧，那我换个说法，就是那个先说自己是太阳，然后又说太阳是自己胯下金灿灿的。
啊，停！我就知道你要来这么一手。
啊，贱兮兮，你的偶像还挺别致的嘛。喂，不过太阳只有一个哎，你的偶像原来还是个孤高战士啊！
孤你妹！臭阿雪，等明天去了学校，我一定要杀了你。
那你可得真真切切的把我杀死才行啊！毕竟嘛，凡是杀不死我的，都……
哼，你就嘚瑟吧。今天晚上是你能睡的最后一个好觉。
是吗？那我得和小维姐一起睡才行。
小维姐现在估计看到你就烦，要不然怎么会这么晚了还不回来
？Appointment tonight, so I came home by myself. As I look at the time, it's only 11. Kingley hasn't returned yet.
贱兮兮，你说小维姐会不会出什么事了？
她没告诉你她在干嘛吗？
我刚刚给她发了消息，不过她没有回我，打电话也没有人接。
那她估计是真的不要你了。
跟你说正经的呢，你说我要不要报警啊？
I think she's doing something else, if you know what I mean.
失踪时间48小时之内是不会立案的。
那……喂，贱兮兮，小维姐好像回来了，我去开门啦，先不跟你聊了。
那我挂了。
拜。
再来一杯，再给我一杯。
还要我继续帮你回忆吗？
On the way to school, I imitated what Kingley was like, trying to help her recall the pregnancy.
等会儿，先让我缓一缓。
Yeah, did she
这
fuck
个
someone
信息
else?
量有点太大，我一下子消化不了。
后来你要吐，我就扶你去卫生间。结果你先抱着马桶吐了5分钟，然后又把马桶当成了酒杯，嘴里还喊着“这一缸我先干为敬”。
所以我真的喝了吗？
呵呵，如果我不在场的话，你可能就真的喝了。我可是拼了命的去拉你，但是你的力气突然变得好大，然后我就被你推的撞在洗手台上了。到现在我的后腰还疼。
Well, at least it's not your head. You know what would happen to that? It's your fucking head. You're dead, man. Thank God it was the head. It wasn't the head.
别说了，绵雪，姐姐对不起你。
真是的，不能喝就别喝那么多嘛。
我想着我的酒量应该没那么差的。
那可能是校长的酒量太好了吧？
Hold it.
有可能，毕竟我还是第一次和子画去喝酒。
哎，小薇姐，原来你认识新来的校长啊？
是姐姐高中时的好朋友，已经快10年没见了。
那怎么没听你说过？
啊？
不过新校长长得好帅啊，我还从来没有见过那么帅气的女人。
昨天开学仪式上你不就应该见过了吗？
He didn't come.
那时候看得不清楚嘛。
Oh.
不对呀。
I would have been way more happy if I was right about her not coming. I recall her husband's charms. A thought suddenly
怎么
pops
了
up.？
小薇姐，你老实回答我，
好？
你是不是在和校长交往啊？
啊？
I wasn't able to get much information from Kiwi this morning. Morning. I'm fucking like, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I just feel like happens when I speak too much. Considering how suspicious she's been acting, her relationship with the master has been special. After pondering for a whole morning, I can't figure anything out. So I need to ask him about some UC. It's still 10 minutes before lunch break starts.
好慢呢。
The face must have been a horrible expression. But when they all come near me, they decide to walk around me instead. I go to my study, but even drop a whole lunch tray on the ground.
吓到你们了，还真是抱歉啊。
Why? Is she that scary? Jeez, calm down.
午安，阿雪。
Even more unfriendly glances are directed at me.
慢死了！你要是再晚来几分钟，我就要饿死了。
如果阿雪你真的饿死了，那些学生们可就要开香槟庆祝了。
哼，那你呢？
我当然是和他们一起呀。不过放心，我会怀着无比沉痛的心情去。
我是说，如果饿死的人是你，你猜那些学生会怎么做？
他们会怎么做我不知道，我只知道阿雪你肯。
不好意思，在得知你死讯的下一秒，我就会赶回家烧一大桌子好菜，等小薇姐回来后一起庆祝。
哇，你也太不够意思了吧！
I don't know about you, but the former sounded way more fucking harsh.
啊！别拍我的腰！
怎么，昨天和小薇姐
哦
缠绵了一宿吗？
Maybe. Come on. Well, actually, no, that's not even maybe. That was a rough time for her.
是
Definitely.
啊，还真是令人难忘的。
Oh, she fucking.
怎么样，战果如何啊？
站你个头啊！脑子里装的都是些什么肮脏的东西？
I mean, you're the one answered that. Like, yeah, I had a rough night.
装的是阿雪你呀，以及郭德纲相声的精髓，3个字。
Immediately I shrug away, without realizing I have the title as some internet person.
你这种伤敌1000自损800的方式，真的划算吗？
当然划算啦，因为我本来就是抱着同归于尽的觉悟来损你的。
那你自己去找于静吧，我要去吃饭了。
喂，是你把我叫出来的哎。
Hurry up. Fortunately, since UC was late, after calculating was already gone, so we didn't need to wait. We were able to order quickly. I mean, it won't make much difference because if people were that fucking scared of her, they would just move the fuck out of the way, letting her go in directly. I scanned our surroundings, but there's no empty tables.
谢西西，好像没空桌哎。
想要空桌还不简单？
Oh, just walk up to a fucking yeah.
你皱着眉头，随便找个看上去好欺负的女生，往人家桌边一站，都不用开口。
那我不真成不良少女了？
你以为你现在就不是吗？
全世界就你是最没资格说我的。
我怎么了？我于西这么温柔可爱，一看就是品格高尚的好孩子。
I mean, you do got some assets, let me tell you that. If my face is why I'm misunderstood as a delinquent, then UC is why she's both then UC is why she's both erratic and a fucking total maverick.
你也不看看，全校除了你，还有谁会把校服外套敞开？
Oh yeah, that.
我热不行吗？
Oh yeah, you definitely do. You definitely feel hot, definitely.
虽然南方的冬天确实不怎么冷，不过现在还没到3月你就热，
I mean, those two
你
need
真
to
是
breathe.
骚得慌。
Those two need to breathe. Come on, give us some break. Give UC some break, man. Those two needs to breathe, man.
好吧，看来我也不得不说实话了。
Like those two, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, those two, they need to breathe.
之前一直忍着
She's
不
doing the
说
right thing.，
是因为不想伤害你脆弱的心灵。不过见阿雪这么不识好歹的话，其实是因为上学期我的胸围长了不少，导致外套扣不上了。
Of course you fucking bring it up.
唉，真是羡慕阿雪你呀，永远都不会有这样的烦恼。哈哈，
我现在真想让你趴在地上给我当桌子。
哦，不错嘛，很符合不良少女身份的台词。
滚！
阿雪，
Oops, I accidentally cut it off. My bad. We chat while we eat. I tell UC everything about what happened after I hung up the phone to open the door and my thoughts on the relationship between Kingwei and her. Wow, of course, that's immediately gonna talk about. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't because that's gonna fuck her up. Of course, I omitted the part where Kingwei got drunk and embarrassed himself.
所以你的小维姐被人捷足先登了。不过呢，据本恋爱大师分析，小维姐应该还只是和校长处于暧昧的阶段。
I only want to know how she came up with a theory. I can't even be bothered to tease her about calling herself Love Guru. UC got used to so many love letters from boys. Each time though, she told them, "If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friend." That was the end of it. Boys were all fit to me.
理由呢？
这还不简单啊？你想啊，如果小维姐真的已经开始和校长交往的话，那昨天就直接去校长家过夜啦。
So far, only one choice, but I prefer.
好像有点道理。
I prefer if there's only like lesser choices anyway, because there's only the choices does make like an impact on the game, but I don't think it should be everywhere.
唉，阿雪，你的脑子啊，还真是不灵光呢。
Faced with UC sarcasm, I can't be bothered to write the rebook here.
从初中一直到现在，你唯一能胜过的方面也只有学习成绩了。
现在啊，连学习成绩都比不过你了。
谁叫你不好好听课？
可能是因为考上梨花之后就没了目标和动力了吧？
那我也没办法帮你了。
才不用你帮我呢，我自己又不是不行。
Oh, we're back in class. After hearing UC's analysis, I've attended the classroom with a heavy heart. My heart hurts a bit. Just thinking that Kingwei might be dating the headmaster. No matter what Kingwei decides, I will support her unconditionally. But if her other half is a female,
那为什么不是和钱宇姐呢？
it's weird though. Once I imagine Kingwei together with Jian Yu, that strange disharmony suddenly vanishes.
午安，棉雪同学。
What do you want? I look up curiously, staring at Kyunsun. She's probably here to pick on me again.
因为看棉雪同学好像并没有午睡的打算，所以才贸然过来搭话。还是说，我来的并不是时候，棉雪同学正准备要午睡呢？
Well, you didn't intrude her thought of mine. She was with her own mind, eh?
我没有午睡的习惯。
那就好。现在离午休结束还有一段时间，我们可以换个地方单独聊聊吗？
班长同学这样的优等生和我这种不良少女有什么好聊的？
我还是希望棉雪同学可以叫我的名字。现在这种称呼
听起来有点讽刺的意味。
My sarcasm doesn't make her flinch. I have no clue what she's thinking right now. Can she really be an emotional? Bah. Can she really be an emotionless robot? If that's the case.
我的确就是在讽刺你啊，班长同学。
However, she doesn't get angry as I expected. She only signs mildly.
棉雪同学果然是很讨厌我呢。
I mean, can you blame her?
你早就该知道。
不过就算是被棉雪同学讨厌了，我还是希望能换个地方。
And do what? And do what?
有什么在这里说就行了。
She doesn't reply to me directly, but only lightly swaying her head, gesturing me to look around. Everyone stop what they're doing. Some are curious while the others are nervously looking at us. I can already guess. She wants to say something that will probably cause embarrassment for some people in this classroom. That's why she wants to speak somewhere else. I feel that I've already lost before I've begun, but...
好，去花园。
Key.
我决定赐予你波多黎西最高的荣誉，
It's her now.
亲吻我的右脚。
I walk calmly, unperturbed, behind a riled up Miansu. Not sure it's the flowers or a scent, but my heart is fluttering. I gaze at her heels, the rhythmic beat of her footsteps clatters with the ground leaping into my heart. I do my best to keep up, left, right, left, right. Of course, I don't intend to kiss her foot, however, I do fantasize her kneeling before me and kissing mine.
想要将它藏起来。
Oh, the stuff. What? Well, calm down. You just fucking bullied this girl like so many times, and jeez. Just I'm being carried away by my own fantasies. Miansu suddenly stops, turns around, and glares at me with the eyes as sharp as knives.
我可不会怕你哦，小兔子。
Damn, she's really getting a hard on from this. That's true.
到这里就可以了吧？到底有什么事？
棉雪同学和班上的其他同学相处的还算融洽吗？
啊？你是在挖苦我吗？
Hearing my question, the wrinkles on her forehead appear even more pronounced. But the unhappier she is, the happier I am.
我只是想知道棉雪同学自己的看法。
我的看法和客观事实没什么两样。
那我可以概括为棉雪同学被孤立了吗？
随便你吧，反正我也不在乎。你叫我出来，该不会就是为了告诉我这件事吧？
如果我肯定你的疑问，你会怎么想？
我会觉得你是一个无聊的神经病。
那么，抱歉，我的回答可能会让你失望了。
He son truly was the delinquent. She smacked me, but she hasn't. That's why she's releasing her rage by kicking the pebbles near her feet.
稍安勿躁，棉雪同学，这只是作为班长的我帮助同学解决问题的必要过程。
我可没有什么问题需要你帮我解决。
并不是帮你哦，倒不如说，棉雪同学就是那个亟待解决的。
Upon hearing that, Miansu takes a step back, facing an imminent foe.
想打架吗？
不，我想用的是更和平的方法。毕竟，我不希望棉雪同学受伤。
我不喜欢和你说话，有什么就直说，不要弯弯绕绕的。
你确定要我省去过程，直接推进到结论吗，棉雪同学？
是的。
Before I can imagine what cute expression she'd wear, the answer already left her lips.
好吧。
I don't know, but toying with her sounds like fun. Yeah.
结论就是和我在一起。
啊？哈？
Hold up.
那么结论就是和我在一起。
哈？哈？
She's funnier than I could ever imagine. She looks like she can't stand up straight and nearly falls. Fortunately, I grab her with my hands to catch her in time.
放开我！你什么意思？
正如字面上的意思，
什么叫和你在一起？这算什么告白吗？我告诉你，我是绝对不会喜欢你的。我绵雪就算是孤独终老，也不可能和你这种人在一起。
Damn, you're talking about long term. Damn. So that I can continue to tease her.
绵雪同学的想象力可真是丰富，就是因为每天都在想这些无聊的事情，所以才会无心学习吗？这是因为应绵雪同学的要求省略了过程，所以才会出现这样的误会，不是吗？
好，那你还是说清楚吧。
I really like that upset look of hers. Best of all, she can't do anything about it. If I continue to tease her, I might go too far, so I decided to tell her the reason. The study group wants her to transfer to another group because they're afraid of her.
所以我想让绵雪同学和我一组，理由是帮助上学期期末考试没考好的你，而不是因为你被排挤了才不得不。
切，我才不需要你可怜我。
我并没有在可怜你，我只是觉得这样的处理方式对大家都好，不论是那3人还是绵雪同学你。
小维姐，
I should do anything for her cousin. It means kissing my foot. How could she be a delinquent? I think at the time lessons, no one's always right to push her a little.
当然，如果绵雪同学害怕我的话，那就算了，就像那3人害怕绵雪同学一样。
啊？我怕你？好啊，这是你自找的，你以后别后悔就行。
后悔是一件没有任何意义的事，所以我不会。
切。但是和你同组的其他人呢？他们会同意吗？
这个你不用担心，和我同组的只有秋玲同学。
Price, I have a Kangi for a month.
冬季的零花调研，大家都完成的不错。
看来我的确是错怪绵雪了，不过我可不会道歉，毕竟从来没有哪只狐狸会向兔子道歉。
The teacher announces that class is over. King immediately enters, addresses me, and jeez, whatever.
现在发给大家的这份关于风信子的资料，是春季将要研究的课题。
Still not
去
sure
过
how
花园
long
的
this
同学
is.
应该已经发现，有一片花圃被围起来了。那片花圃种植的就是风信子。
Oh, let me see how long this is actually. Hold up. No, it's not because like I want to know like. I want to see like is there like something behind it as well? But it doesn't seem so. Okay. So looking at this. Oh yeah, you can. I see. I see. Okay, understand. Alright, let's go.
不过目前离风信子的花期开始还有1-2周，所以这段时间会有老师专门进行护理。而我们在花期开始前，就先在教室里学习理论知识。
Teachers here don't have a habit of making us stay back after school after handing out the sheets and taking a few minutes to offer a briefing. Miss Kikai just announces that classes are over.
青梅老师，有件事我想和您商议一下。
好的，是什么事呢，千寻同学？在教室里不是很方便吗？
Besides the meaning of a gesture, Kikai lightly whispers in my ear.
是的，可以请您到走廊来吗？
好。究竟是什么事，还要弄得这么神秘？
是关于您的表妹绵雪同学的事情。
She's here when people just prefer to stay away from her. That's mostly because everyone knows she and Miss Kungwei are related. That's why I chose to get straight to the point. As soon as he hears about the cousin issues, he realizes this can't be good. She let you focus her eyebrows.
绵雪，又惹什么事了吗？千寻同学，你不用有顾忌，直接告诉老师就好。
不，您误会了。
I might look like a righteous, expressionless class mother, but the truth is that I'm quite good at lying.
绵雪同学虽然和班上同学之间的关系不算太融洽，但也不是会胡作非为的坏学生。
啊，因为那孩子一思考起来就有喜欢皱眉的坏习惯，从小到大都一直被误会。
I think everyone does that.
啊，不好意思打断你了，千寻同学，请你继续。
That has nothing to do with. I didn't mind, but she has a wood saw with and all her face.
由于包括您执教的花卉修养在内的许多课程都是按照学习小组来进行，再加上我们班人数的关系，我和秋林同学一直是2人小组，但是我还有班长的工作，所以有些事情就会全压在秋林同学一个人的身上。因此，我希望从其他的8个4人小组中抽调1人，补充到我和秋林同学这边。
所以，千寻同学是想让绵雪……
是的，绵雪同学很聪明，只不过不够认真。而作为班长，我也有义务对绵雪同学在学习上进行指导。
I mean, they went to 2 semesters. The first semester, she didn't really dump down that much. But after the second one, she actually dropped. So, even I feel discussing my reasoning so proper and righteous.
千寻同学能这么想，就老师而言，于公于私都非常高兴。不过，绵雪那孩子的脾气，可能有点难以相处。
您不必担心，我和绵雪同学很聊得来，秋林同学也很欢迎绵雪同学的到来。
Regardless, I didn't lie. Indeed, I get along with Miansu really well. Whether she'd agree with that, I don't know. As for killing, I already agreed to have Kongi for a whole month. The price I'm paying is definitely higher.
这样的话，
就当是给我一个自我陶醉的机会，满足一下我作为班长的虚荣心吧。现在绵雪同学和秋林同学都已经同意，所以还望您准许。
I mean, can't
既
be
然
that
你们
bad.
都已经决定了，那老师当然也不会不批准。
非常感谢您。
About before Miss King William enters the classroom, she calls out to me before I bag and leave.
千寻同学，
请问还有事吗？
谢谢你。
不客气。
I still couldn't buy the black truffle cake, however, I choose a different bento box today.
无聊的每一天，就只有这么一点变化吗？
Maybe from tomorrow onward, my life will become more interesting. I'll have more opportunities to tease Miansu. Why am I so eager to tease her though? Maybe because I envy her. I envy how much she can put up with consequences. Roam around at night like a sewer rat. That's why I envy her.
换装的时间似乎已经不能再缩短了，12分钟已经是极限了。
Damn, that outfit. That's like not even a proper wear anymore. After finishing being a good student, 2 hours I can be the happiest time of my life, just as good as be able to bully Miansu. I greet some familiar faces and walk over to a half pipe. To me, this is just a skateboard. Once I step around, I'm also stepping on the root extremely well for my whole life. Maybe it's not as bad as I imagine myself to be Miansu.
那么，看好了。
After venting for a while, I can finally relax. What did she do? Let me see. Ah, I see. She was just playing skateboard. Interesting. Ever since I began high school and started living alone, I became free from my parents' concerns. I can finally recharge every night by loosening myself up. If not for it, I would have already gone mad. After rejecting a few men who came over to ask my WeChat, Fucking, I need to remember all this. Like the social media is all fucking China social media. Like Weibo, you got WeChat, yeah. Anyways, as I take out my phone, someone is blocking streetlights.
千雪，
Cold sweat oozes from my body as a ghost voice calls out my name. Is it someone I know? If they're from my class, shit. I raise my head in fear. The person in front of me is the last one I wish to see. Mian Su.
是千寻同学吗？
No, I'm your mom. She's just as cute as her casual clothes. If it was someone else, I'd be really happy to hear her speak my name. But in this setting,
你认错人了吧？
I mean, the way she dresses, yeah, I understand. I mean, it's a really weird way to dress, though, if I may say so. Like, look. Let me just look at that. That's a really weird way to dress up. I mean, I do get the short jeans and the t-shirt, but I don't get the oversized like crop top. Involuntarily, I look away, but after realizing that will only cause more suspicion, I feign calmness and look at in the eye. She's standing in front of me, sizing me up, wrinkles. I mean, she can tell by the voice. Come on.
得想个办法才行，不然肯定会暴露的。
Well, I'm not worried that anyone in the park will suddenly call out my name. In fact, no one here knows my name. If you answer considering me like that.
你，不过我的妹妹叫千寻。
We speak almost the same time. No, we speak almost at the same time. I'm not sure what she was about to say. I was able to stop her from saying anything else.
啊，你的妹妹在林花读书吗？
是的，
哦，
She only gives me a quiet reply. I'm unable to make out what she's thinking. I don't dare to look away from her. Maybe she wants to say something else.
你的滑板玩得真好。
谢谢。
那，拜拜。
等会儿，
The little bunny doesn't escape according to the route examined by the fox. Or maybe I'm no longer the fox. I'm just a sewer rat. I couldn't sever her action. Just when she was about to turn, I shyly called her back. Well, especially I can't tell whether she believed me or that's why I definitely can't let her leave.
有什么事吗？
你认识我的妹妹吗？
哦，我跟她是同学。
是吗？
嗯，
可以跟你聊两句吗？关于我的妹妹。
She takes out her phone and glances at it and then sits beside me.
不过只能聊几分钟哦。我姐姐还等着我买洗衣粉回去。
你也是双胞胎吗？
They're twins still. I made use of the conversation.
哦，不是，是表姐。
这样啊。
你说想和我聊聊你妹妹千寻？
嗯，因为我虽然是她的姐姐，不过我们的关系并不是太好。
如果是她的话，我大概能理解。
我想了解一下，千寻，我妹妹她在同学眼里是个什么样的人？
Oh.
这个问题我可能没办法回答。
为什么？
因为我和她的关系也不好。
是吗？那说不定我们会很聊得来。
She seems shocked after hearing what I just said.
你可能误会我的意思了。我是说，其实我
很讨厌她。你不用这样纠结，因为我也很讨厌她。
啊？
除了学习成绩之外，一无是处的家伙。
哎，你也别这么说她嘛，好歹是你的亲妹妹。你们是双胞胎吧？
是的，不然你刚刚也不会把我误。
难怪长得一模一样。不过你看起来比她好相处一点。
所以我说我们会很聊得来。
It looks like she really believes I'm cute. It's just a brief sigh of relief.
但是为什么你没有在林花读书呢？
你们林花入学的时候不是还要考试吗？你看我这个样子，像是能考上林花的吗？
学习成绩并不能代表一切，好吧？
如果我的父母也能这么想就好了。
啊，你也别太难过。其实林花和普通的高中也没什么太大的区别。
我知道。
哎，对了，我还不知道你叫什么呢。
Compared to the last question, I'm at a loss how to answer. However, a name can suddenly come to mind.
我叫千羽。
千羽。
行不通吗？
我以前就一直在想，千寻会不会有个姐姐叫千羽，没想到还真有。你们的父母肯定是宫崎骏的粉丝吧？
可能吧。
No, that's her laugh with her. That's how I'll get away with it. She laughs and laughs, though. She suddenly furrows her eyebrows.
不对啊，
怎么了？
我记得千寻好像是2000年出生的，和我同龄。那时候《千与千寻》还没上映吧？
Then, what's that supposed to
千
mean
与
then?
千寻的动画好像是2001年的事，之前有看过介绍。
I don't know what that has to do with everything, though, but yeah. Seeing as such, I could tell she's in doubt. My mind keeps processing, though I need to find an explanation.
所以我叫千羽，羽毛的羽，而不是动画的那个千羽哦。每个第一次听到我们名字的人，都是你这样的反应。
啊，是这样啊，不好意思。
没事，都已经习惯了。
My back is nearly covered with cold sweat, but the doubt on her face seems to have
小
vanished.
兔子，你还真是笨得可爱。
She's very fucking sadistic. It's time to retreat.
那个时间不早了，我差不多要回去了。
我也是。
真是不好意思，耽误了你这么多时间。
没事没事，和你聊天还是挺愉快的。哦，对了，你每天都在这里玩滑板吗？
只要天气好的话。
那可以教我吗？
如果你想学的话，我可以试试。
好啊，那明天再见了。
明天见。
Okay. So, that was...
不能吃太胖，会被杀掉的。
Back to her. As I stared at two people in front of me, one tall, one short, I suddenly recalled time and recalled a line from the animation Spirited Away. What is this fucking anime? Hold up. This is just piquing my curiosity so hard. Yeah, you don't even understand. Like what is this? Like, what is this, like discreet advertising or something? Okay, Spirited Away. Japanese film. I see. So it's okay. So this is Japanese anime. I see.
明明是双胞胎，怎么差距就那么大？
Probably they're allowed to reference. I think they're allowed to reference. Of course, I'm not referring to their personality as for the physical appearance. They look the same, just how twins
虽然
look.
很不想承认，不过她的身材还真是好。
Get a bit riled up as I see Kunson's back. My eyes slide towards her skirt, which surrounds a smooth brown butt. What the fuck? Don't misunderstand, I'm just limiting. What the fuck? Hold on. I get a bit riled up as I look at Kyunsu's back. My eyes slide towards her skirt, which surrounds her which surrounds her smooth round butt. Don't misunderstand. I'm just lamenting. I don't have any twisted thoughts. You probably do. I might get stuck with this figure for the rest of my life.
所以才更令人火大。
What do you mean angrier? Oh, killing.
起码我还比她高出不少。
棉雪同学，作为小组的一员，你是不是也该来帮一下忙呢？
之前的小组也没有让我帮过忙。
那是因为他们对棉雪同学有所……
没什么误解，你就当是我不愿意好了。
I've always kept my principles. If they don't like me, they like me. If they don't, can't be forced. We also slight we understand, and the statement still applies.
如果是这样的话，那我就只能以班长的身份命令你，棉雪同学，请好好的和小组成员一起制作老师刚刚演示的菜品。如果我说不呢？如果你想让秦薇老师为难的话，去。
Reluctantly, I walk over to the kitchen counter with a glass of cooling. I notice she's standing in front of the sink, head lowered, gently weeping.
喂，你的组员似乎不怎么欢迎我啊。
Youngsun gazes the direction I'm pointing, and then looks back at me. She then walks over to Killing, passing out sugar.
秋玲，不要害怕，棉雪同学不是坏人。
She's like a fucking kid, let me tell you that.
评判一个人不能只看外表，虽然棉雪同学的确有些面目可憎，不过也并不是他自己想长成那样的。
Wow.
喂，你就不能换点好听的说辞吗？
千寻，你在说什么？
Killing doesn't look at me. It's only after Kyusun gives a gesture that she turns towards me.
棉雪同学，
什么嘛？难道刚刚不是因为被我吓到才哭的？
Curiously, I look at the sink. I'm bewildered by the body. Oh.
哦，看来是被洋葱熏到眼睛了。
这个味道实在是太刺激了。
不过，不是说泡在水里切就不会熏眼睛了吗？
我也不知道，我平时就很少吃洋葱，所以这还是我第一次切洋葱。
泡在水里只不过是味道会稍微减轻一点而已。不过确实有点奇怪，就算只是减轻一点，也不至于会被熏成这样。
I suddenly recall a time when King Wei helped me cut onions so as to get all teary. When I do the dicing, I do feel a bit itchy, but don't tear up as much. Once I realize similarities between Gilling and King Wei, I figure out why that might be the case. Oh,
大概是
okay,
因为
fuck
你
you.
太矮了，所以才会被熏到。不如这样，秋玲同学，你搬一个小凳子过来，然后站到上面切，应该就不会被熏到了。
这有什么原理吗？
没有什么原理，我看无非就是棉雪同学在拐弯抹角的嫌你太矮了。
啊？
我可没有嫌弃他的意思。既然这样，那棉雪同学就来帮秋玲切洋葱吧。反正按照你的身高，应该不会有什么问题。那你怎么不来切洋葱？我们两个的身高是一样的吧？不一样哦。准确的来说，我比棉雪同学你要高1公分。不过我还有其他事要做，所以无所谓了。你说怎样就怎样，行了吧？刀给我。
Truly serves and shrugs back as she extends the knife towards me. Don't tell me she's as big as a stabber with a knife.
那个棉雪同学，
Because King Wei doesn't know how to cook besides the lunch that we have at school. Either we go out for breakfast or dinner or I cook. That's why home economics is really simple for me. That's also why even though I never help out with coursework, I was still able to get full marks on the exam. For example, spaghetti bolognese. But being taught to cook today probably be easier for me just make myself. After seeing how the other two operate, especially Kyun-soon, I know for a fact.
秋玲，加1勺盐够不够？
那个是糖了。
What?
秋玲，水已经开了，可以把面捞起来了吧？
还不行啊，面心还没有煮熟，要加点凉水再烧开1次才行。
秋玲，那番茄什么时候捞起来？
不是早就给捞起来了吗？都已经快煮化了。
秋玲，我帮你切肉末吧。
千寻，你行吗？
不过是把肉剁碎而已。
Ah! Fucking hell.
刀柄有点滑。
千寻，要不你还是去休息一下吧，这里有我和棉雪同学就够了。
好吧。
I hope she's the silent one. While Killian's cooking skills aren't as perfect, at least she's helping, unlike Hyunsun. Soon after that, we're able to quickly get 3 plates of spaghetti out.
哇，绵雪同学好厉害，一个人做的比其他4人小组还要快，而且还会摆盘。
经常在家做饭罢了，而且你也不错。
Although I find it hard to communicate with Killing, she's useful as a sous chef.
我其实只会煮粥而已。完成了吗？
Plating. Hyunsun was a cold expression on his face.
看起来好像还是那么回事，就是不知道味道怎么样。
味道怎么样？你自己尝一口不就知道了。
That turn was making me angry, especially considering how she was all trouble when she tried to help.
好好吃，比我考上莲花之后，妈妈带我去西餐厅吃的意面还要好吃。千寻，你也快尝尝。
I feel like Killing is exaggerating a bit, but I'm quite confident with the taste.
是吗？不过事先说好，虽然不管多难吃的东西我都能吃下去，但并不代表我判断不出食物味道的好坏。
有什么话等你尝过之后再说。
I hand over one untouched plate to her. She hesitates slightly before taking a bite.
怎么样？是不是很好吃？马马虎虎吧。
So, she returns the plate, doesn't look at me.
我觉得秋玲煮的粥更好喝，有机会你也可以尝尝。啊，我煮的粥根本就不能和绵雪同学的比。
Oh.
是吗？那有机会我一定要尝尝才行了。
哎，不，真的比不上绵雪同学的。是的，我保证，你一定会爱上那味道。千寻，别说了。正好秋玲今天也会煮粥，我就把原本我的那份让……啊？
好啊，我很期待哦，秋玲同学。
怎么变成这样了？
哎，都怪那个千寻。
In the classroom, so I left my phone on the home.
应该是他叫我去帮忙的时候，随手放在椅子上了。
Face of inside when I call it comment about my spaghetti. What's that about? Killing's kangi to make it better. It's as if she made kangi herself. She's being a total rookie. Well, I knew she wasn't happy about it. Fortunately, when I arrived, the door was still unlocked.
你怎么又回来了？
Okay. Right, my spaghetti. She's still standing and eating it. Okay. I didn't eat my share. Only killing finished hers.
我的手机落在这里了。不是说我做的意面只是马马虎虎吗？怎么不仅把自己的那份吃完了，还吃掉了我的那份？
I mean, she wants to grow her ass
我
and
说
live
过
be.
不管多难吃的东西，我都能吃下去，只是不想浪费而已。
I mean, you probably just buried her mood after you said that.
是吗？
Anyway.
你该不会是认为我明明觉得你做的意面很好吃，而故意撒谎吧？
Holy shit, you know that.
如果这样说能够让你的自尊心得到满足，我也不是不能违心的来夸赞一下。
算了，我不需要。
Couldn't speak, I might have beat her up, so I pick up my phone and chair and turn on to leave. But then again, I spot something that totally makes my brain explode.
喂，你洗餐具难道就是用水和洗碗布草草冲洗一下就完事了吗？
不然呢？
啊，你到底是多没常识啊！你在家不做家务的吗？
That's not that I want to help her, but I can't stand her sloppy attitude of cleaning the dishes. Take the plates in the hands, start cleaning everything up.
我只是不会清洗餐具而已，因为家里没有餐具需要清洗。
Oh fuck!
那你每天晚上都吃什
How do I go
么？
back? Shit. Hold on 1 second. I accidentally hold on to enter. Well,
秋里，刀柄有点滑。千寻，要不你还是去休息一下吧，这里有我和绵雪同学就够了。好，
经常在家做饭罢了，而且你也不错。
不过事先说，
应该是我的手，不是说。
你该
喂，你洗餐具难道就是用水和洗碗布草草冲洗一下就完事了吗？
不然呢？
啊，你到底是多没常识啊！你在家不做家务的吗？
so I want to help her, but I can't stand her sloppy attitude like cleaning the dishes. Take a place in her hands and start cleaning everything up.
我只是不会清洗餐具而已，因为家里没有餐具需要清洗。
你们家吃完饭难道都不洗碗吗？
我家里没有人做饭，
啊，你父母都不在家做饭的吗？
我的父母不跟我同住。
Oh yeah.
哦，那你每天晚上都吃什么？
便当，直接在便利店让店员帮忙加热。
你姐姐也是？
你怎么知道我有姐姐？
You're supposed to be after replying the question. Calling terms of my relationship, I set down to answer directly.
我为什么要告诉你？总之，你姐姐比你好多了。
因为同样都是不良少女，所以惺惺相惜吗？
你能不能别整天就把不良少女挂在嘴上？学习成绩好就很了不起吗？
是的，至少在我父母看来是这样，没错。而且为什么你会这么生气？你不是不在乎被人当作是不良少女的吗？
Right, why am I riled up? Rebucking her like that? I'm supposed not to care. I'm not supposed to care about this thing. Is it because of killing you?
在你眼里，不良少女的定义是什么？成绩吗？
成绩只是其中的一个方面，或者是穿着与学生身份不符的放荡服饰，和一群社会青年玩到大半夜。
She knows what Keanyu's been up to. During that time, she must be studying hard at home, staring at Keanyu.
这根本就只是你的个人偏见。
个人偏见？不是的，这是我整个家族的共识。
那说明有问题的是你们家族。在我看来，你姐姐千羽才是你们家族最正常的人。
Looks like it's really because of Keanyu. Ken must have suffered a lot under a family like that. I can empathize with that sense of helplessness.
为什么？
She suddenly stops for giving me an indescribable glare.
为什么你要这么维护他呢？你又才认识他多久？明明只是一个一无是处的家伙，明明是整个家族的耻辱。
你，
还是说
She's really
你喜
asking.
欢他呢？喜欢我的姐姐，喜欢那样的
She's really
一
asking
个
for it.
废物。
Even though she's not a real person, she's just asking for it. Those disgusting words just come out of her mouth without a filter. My chest is about to explode. There seems to be a force pushing me. I raise my arm and swing, smacking. Okay.
是的，比起你，我更喜欢千羽，喜欢的不得了，因为她才是正常的女高中生，而不像你。你真的有心有感情吗？你以为你总是摆着一张没有表情的脸，做着合乎礼仪的举动，说着无比正式的语言，就是对的、完美的吗？机器，你只是一台用来表演的机器，一台满足你们家族虚荣心的机器。凭什么成绩就能代表一切？凭什么成绩不好就要被人看不起？ 凭什么你们可以用自己的标准去要求别人？我们又没有做什么伤天害理的坏事，我们仅仅只是觉得学习不应该是自己人生最美好岁月里的唯一。我们只是做了自己喜欢的事情，这有什么不对
I think I reached this boiling point. I just forgot all the consequences and kept shouting at everything I always wanted to say to whoever misunderstood me. Is it for myself, Kyunyu, or for both
为
of
什
us?
么？为什么你会那么喜欢他，却如此讨厌我呢？明明我们有着一模一样的脸，有着一模一样的身体。
因为千羽是千羽，你是你。
Well, it
我
surely
想和他换。
It surely has backlash. Actually, I do have a sister, but her name's not Kyunyu. She's not even my biological sister. That's a cousin I meet during the holidays. Can't recall her name. I can't even call her face, but I remember she was the opposite of me in every way. She was like Kyunyu, a person free from constraints. I envy her. The last time I saw her was during Lunar New Year. I was second grade. She just graduated from university. She wanted to form a band, but her grandfather told her to marry a man she never met at all. It was a snowy night. Never in 100 years the snow had fallen so heavily in the city. On Lunar New Year's Eve. She was kneeling in the country yard, the ground covered in white. The snow felt like petals, blanketing her and no one else there to go and comfort her. The next morning, the courtyard was empty. Only a pair of deep, hollow pits of snow and a faint of column footsteps. He was angry. Yeah, grandfather was angry. He blamed her parents, even attacked her with father with his crush. Then he turned around and spoke to all of us. Anyone born in this clan will abide by our rules. If you dare to disobey, she does not set foot in this house. From this day onward, she's no longer part of our clan. Would anyone like to join her? She meekly, our cousin shook her heads. Only I secretly had other thoughts. I couldn't get over my parents' whole discipline to be a model student. Finally, I got admitted to Linghua, an all-girls school for the elite. On the first day of school, I was already attracted to that brown-haired girl. I could tell how she was different from the others who were restrained by their family's rules. She was carefree like a wild bunny, hopping in a field full of green. But that freedom came at a cost. She was labeled delinquent and life slave for others. I really wanted to tell her that I'm also a delinquent, but every time I was prepared to do so, people would jump in and tell me to stay away from her because I'm different from her. Yes, we're different, indeed. She's courageous. She's courageous, gleeful, and energetic. She isn't a delinquent that everyone thinks she is. I am. I did everything I could to approach her, and yeah, I have no choice but to use my authority to lecture the delinquent. I met them, and later they even more. Lay it back. I can't pronounce so good right now because I have to open my mouth so big just to speak. I did everything I could to approach her. In the end, I had no choice but to use my authority as the class monitor to lecture the delinquent. A method that might have alienated her even more. But I need to be able to speak to her if she dislikes me, so be it. I mean, she's not doing us any good right now. Besides, I already know that she likes me. Even though the person she likes isn't me.
千羽救我！
This is the 8th time Yansu has slipped.
抱歉，没扶住你。
没事。
先去休息一下吧。
哦，好。
I've been teaching Yansu for nearly 2 hours, but we haven't made any progress. I hold on to her as we sit down in flower beds. I feel a bit of pain seeing her rub her face.
抱歉，我好像不太会教人。
不是啦，是我自己太笨。千羽教的很好的。千羽，
I never see such a coy smile on Yansu's face, but I can't help but feel entrance.
你有心事啊？
不
算是心事吧，只是因为千寻今天回来的时候有些奇怪，有点好奇发生了什么罢了。
Hearing my reply, Mia's smile disappears. She lowers her head and moves with an
是在
own
想
face.
打了我的事吗？
那个，千羽，我想跟你说一件事。
什么事？
其实，白天的时候在学校，我打了千寻一耳光。
啊，
对不起，我真的不是有意的，只是那个时候突然情绪涌上来，然后就不受控制了。要不，你替千寻打回来吧。
由我来做，好像有点不妥吧？
Gotta say, Miansu smacked. I gotta say, Miansu smacked me hard enough to hurt. The redness on my cheek didn't even fade, even when I returned home. I was only able to. I see. I was only able to cover up the redness with a few layers of foundation to dim lights and positive. So I would do from that.
但是，毕竟我打了你妹妹。
我可以问一下理由吗？
因为，哎呀，总之错都在我，是我的问题。
Why is she lying? Is it because she doesn't want to hurt our made-up sibling relationship?
是吗？不过我觉得绵雪不像是会无缘无故打同学的人，所以千寻肯定也有做的不对的地方。
不是的。
其实知道他被你打了一耳光，我还挺开心的。
啊？
我不是说过吗？我们俩的关系非常不好，说不定比你和他的关系更不好。
My joke didn't make her feel better. She looks even more down.
其实，后来我也想向他道歉，不过，一直没什么机会。
到底是没机会呢，还是不好意思呢？
哎呀，其实是不敢了。
这有什么不敢的？你打都敢打。
哎呀，都说了，真的是一时冲动了。
She tucks on my sleeve like a spoiled child, raised them around like embarrassment.
那我来猜一下，你为什么不敢？是怕被其他同学误会吗？
那倒不是，反而早都习惯了。只是一看到他的脸，尤其是被我打的那一片红肿，我就完全不敢去和他说话。
那要不这样吧，你把我当成是千寻，看着我的脸，把你想道歉的话说出来。
但是，
只是练习啦。你不是说一看到他的脸，你就不敢去跟他说话吗？我们两个的脸是一样的，你先看着我的脸来练习，等习惯了之后，明天再去和他道歉，就不会不敢了。
这样有用吗？
不试试看，怎么知道有没有用
She scratches her chin and takes a while. Finally, she nods.
也不能只我一个人说，你也要假装成是千寻回应我一下才行。
Oh, she's gonna
这个
nail it.
假扮我自己吗？
那我开始了。千寻同学，
有什么事吗？
你学的还真像哎。
哎呀，你不要打岔嘛。
不过你刚刚的语气真的和千寻很像了，那一瞬间我还真以为你是千寻了。
你昨天不也一开始把我当成是千寻了吗？
昨天那个情况和今天不一样。
好了好了，不管一不一样，现在我就是千寻，你来向我道歉。
好，我重新来。
She would do a smile and clears her throat and looks at me with a serious expression.
千寻同学，
什么事？
那个，我是来向你道歉的，
道歉？
就是今天早上打了你的事，对不起。
哦，那我不接受你的道歉。怎么？
那不对啊，
什么不对？
你应该说没关系，我接受你的道歉才对嘛。
但是我没有感受到你的诚意啊，连我这一关都过不去，千寻那一关肯定就更过不去了。
么这样？
She raises her hand and she raises her hand and signs heavily, seemingly in self-contempt.
那你有没有想过，千寻为什么要接受你的道歉呢？
什么意思？
并不是所有事情都能用一句对不起换回原谅。既然你说了错全在你，那你也该做好不被原谅的心理准备。
那你说，千寻会不会真的不原谅我？
他原不原谅你，对，
当然重要。
有什么重要的？反正你们的关系也不好，最多就是一直维持这样的关系到毕业，然后从此再不相见。还是说你想和他把关系变好？
我和他的关系最终会变成什么样，对我来说才是一点都不重要。重要的是，做错了事就必须要承认错误，并且承担相应的责任，不能逃避。
Whenever Myansu gets serious, she frowns and tightens her eyebrows, so just now. Although she looks mad, there's certain charisma
那
to
你
it.
就把这些话也一起告诉他。
喂，
如果他问你为什么要道歉的话，我觉得如果你能把这番话也告诉他，那他一定会原谅你的。
真的吗？
真的，我保证。
但是你毕竟不是他，保证也没有用。
虽然我不是他，但我好歹是他的双胞胎姐姐。哪怕我和他的关系不好，但是这种推己及人的事情也很……还有什么顾虑的吗？
你真的不介意我打了你妹妹？
要不这样吧，你明天去向千寻道歉，如果他原谅你的话呢，那我也就没什么好介意的了。
那万一他不原谅我呢？
那我就不教你玩滑板了。
哎，怎么这样啊？
谁叫你打了我妹妹呢？
I said having kicked the skateboard over her and pull her up on the board.
好了，别再烦恼了，赶紧起来练习了。说不定今天就是最后一天教你了。
可是我都还没学会啊。
我才不管你的呢，傻瓜，我本来就没有怪你啊，你要我怎么去原谅你呢？
I recall when the school semester had just begun and it was during lunch break. I still wasn't used to being in class. During lunch break, I would walk down the garden by myself. From afar, I could see Myansu kneeling beside the flowers and using her phone to record flowers blooming, but she never touched flowers at all. I thought she was a very gentle being. The early fall's breeze gently swept the sides of her bangs. It also brushed the strings in my heart. If it weren't for that packaging wrap appearing at the wrong time, would she have a different fate now? What? The early falls breeze gently. It also brushed the strings of my heart. If it were not for that packaging wrap that appeared at the wrong time, would she have a different fate now? What's that supposed to mean? She just wanted to pick up that trash on the one, but unfortunately it slipped from my hands. Then she was accused of littering. I didn't understand why she didn't explain herself, but when I tried to explain it, I was told I was accused for covering my classmate. After that, the rumor was spread all because of her unfriendly face. It seems that any bad news is because of her. If she were not Miss Kangri's cousin, she'll probably be in a worse fate. After that, I decided to protect her. If no one wants her, I'll have her. She's mine. Only I can bully her, no one else. That's why for anyone else, probably I should bully her. I'll use my authority to take revenge on them, including those 3 students who wanted her out of the group. How they like the new task of helping the teacher and tend the gardens. I'm really a terrible class monitor, but who cares? Okay.
“我也知道还有一个补过的方法的，去讨他的宽恕，等他说我可是毫不怪你啊，那么我的心一定就轻松了。这确是一个可行的方法。”
Even though I'm reciting the textbook without any emotions, no one seems to mind. Besides, a few mispronounced words, even the teacher doesn't seem to care. As I get to the spot, I glance sideways at Kyunsoon, who's sitting in front. I wonder what his creature is going to know. All I can see is pitch black hair. But yesterday I have the courage to apologize to her. It feels like she's intentionally not giving me the chance to
午
do
休
so.
的时候总可以了吧？
I approached her during the class break. She told me that the teacher needed her and walked away. Now it's already like last class.
我可是毫不怪你啊！我想，他要说了，我即刻便受了宽恕，我的心从此也宽松了吧？有过这样的事吗？他惊异地笑着说，就像旁听着别人的故事一样。
Right.
他什么也不记得了，全然忘却，毫无怨恨，又有什么宽恕之可言呢？无怨的恕，说谎罢了。
I like what happened in the textbook. My situation happened just yesterday, fresh as a cucumber. That's why she's probably not going to reply like that. At most, she won't forgive me. Whether she chooses to forgive me or not is secondary, though. The most important thing is for me to apologize. Once, okay, all the girls in the class frustrated. Guess Gilling is planning to leave too.
喂，千寻同学，
Thought my voice was loud enough, however, she does not appear to have heard me and has no intention of stopping.
有事吗？
It's all good. Okay.
你是恒源祥吗？
啊？什么恒源？
算了算了，
Does it look like it's like it changes out to Ken soon? I have to just figure out later.
有事吗，秋林同学？
是。
Unfortunately, I'm a pretty patient individual. She's probably have choked her to death already. Perhaps she also realized her hesitation is making me uneasy. She lets me go my thing and pass her broad flat chest, then starts to mumble in a voice that she thinks someone can hear.
绵雪同学是好女孩，绵雪同学是好女孩。绵雪同学，你吃午饭了吗？
啊？这不是才刚刚开始午休吗？我都还没走出教室呢。
哎，我不是那个意思，我是说，绵雪同学是不是要去吃午饭？
嗯，
I was planning to go straight to lunch, but for now.
是啊，怎么了？
我煮了粥，有绵雪同学的份，所以要一起吃吗？
煮了我的份。
Suddenly I recall Kyunsu's comment about doing home economics and my eyebrows flare up.
对不起，
对不起，
其实是煮给千寻的，但是千寻说中午有事，所以让给绵雪同学。
你和千寻同学关系好像挺不错嘛，都直接叫名字了。
I remember how they didn't add fellow classmates to their names whenever they addressed each other and didn't pay much attention to us back
绵
then.
雪同学也希望我直接叫你的名字吗？
虽然我并不在意称呼这种事情，不过你还是别那么叫我比较好。
为什么？
别和不良少女走太近，难道没人告诉过你吗？
但是绵雪同学不是不良少女啊。是千寻这么跟我说的。他说关于绵雪同学是不良少女，只是虽然我之前也以为绵雪同学是。
That out of her mind, busybody class monitor has added again. What is she thinking?
你就这么相信他说的？
我相信千寻。
I don't understand where charisma comes from.
那个，今天煮的是山药青菜玉米粥，绵雪同学要一起吗？
行吧，就当是给你这小不点的勇敢的奖励了。
我会长高的。
但愿吧。不过先说清楚啊，这顿饭的饭钱你得去找千寻同学要。
不收钱的，就当是回报绵雪同学昨天做的意面了。
Well then, I think I will stop it here because I don't know what this. I never seen the chapter of this. But I'll save it here. Might continue this, I might not. The story so far is straightforward, however. Pretty straightforward, I would say. Didn't get the prologue though. I guess the prologue was introducing the teachers that knew each other. And it looks like they have like some sort of a plot there. That's different, a completely separate plot. So far, it isn't like Flowers, that's for sure. It's a completely different visual novel, obviously. The whole like this looks like Flowers to me thing was a joke that I just created because it doesn't really, it looks very familiar and all that stuff. I mean the characters, especially like the two main characters on the main menu screen right now, they all look very similar to each other. I mean, look at them. But yeah, these two girls, I guess you could say like there's like a few like things that I kind of wish what's her name again? Kyansu? Yeah, no, not Kyansu. Miansu would like kind of notice. The story so far is straightforward. Didn't take too long to like understand it. This is another visual novel to me, honestly. Another Yuri visual novel. I would not rate this yet. I'm not gonna say like if this is better or this is. But in my opinion, I still. If you're gonna ask me that, Flowers is still like in my heart, no matter what. But this, it has its own charm to it. That's for sure. It is a different pace. Because so far all we've been seeing is like Japanese visual novels, and then we have Western visual novels, and now we have a like Chinese visual novel, which is actually a good change of pace in a way. Kikai, thank you for giving me the key, appreciate it. Again, I'm not sure if I'm continuing this, depending on my schedule and what I'm doing at that time. I might, however, finish this. I'm the type of person who would finish what I've done, what I've started. Sorry. So appreciate for the viewers that hang around and watch. And also those that watch the replay as is. So guys, this is Yuki with a gas mask. Yuki now. I'll see you guys in the next one.